EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From TPC Boston in Norton, Mass, live first-round coverage of the Boston Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Well, that is right and way offline.
Now that definitely finds the rough off the first tee. Certainly not the start he was looking for.
So we're underway, round one of this first event of the Korn Ferry Tour playoffs. And with that, let's bring in Nota Begay the third. Nota, you've been down this road before. You miss out on one of the top 25 automatic spots to get you to the PGA Tour. Now there's really one way to get to the promised land, and that is through these Korn Ferry Tour playoffs. It's a 3-week sprint to the finish. How do you approach this first tournament?
Well, every single one of the players is showing up this week, Rich, with hope and anticipation for what could be, what lies ahead in this 3-week stretch, an opportunity to play their way onto the PGA Tour.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Here at the par 5 second hole, just over 540 yards, Frank.
Yeah, keep it to the left of those bunkers. You can play it as a 3-shotter if you're not too ambitious. But, well, why not sort of dangle the little hook out there and have a go at it for 2?
This one's starting a hair right.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just a shot off the lead. That one was running so hot. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back down to even par. 11 feet away. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll stay at even par. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
132 yards left to the flag and the pin on the front portion.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. And that won't be too bad. It'll run just off the back and onto the fringe. Yes, smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line. And this one goes down for a birdie. Moving now to the massive 600-yard par 5 7th hole. Long and accurate drive is imperative here. And players have to deal with a huge bunker crossing the entire fairway on their second shot.
That's the beauty.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. We set a 50-50 proposition. He's in the wrong part of the 50 now. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. and he'll remain at 1 under par. Didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle.
Good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. From about 8 feet. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Now at the 461-yard par 4 12. How do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit two of your best here, somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of sixes here over the years.
And this will be into the left side of the fairway. Good shot there. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. How good are these players? It lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is.
Well, somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. Frank, the 14th, a shortish 495-yard hole.
Only because it's downhill. If you can get that ball running down the fairway, then it certainly sets up a good second shot into this stout par 4. Oh, that's a great tee shot. I know it doesn't count as a fairway hit, but when you're that far down there, the first cut is absolutely fine.
That shot does finish up on the green, but it sets up for a very difficult putt.
just ideal. Good speed on that putt and just a tap in remaining.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. That is straight into the thick stuff. But you got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A look at birdie here at 15.
Yeah, there's not a lot in this overall. I've had a look and concluded there's not much to it. Slightly down the hill, no real movement.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is.
It's just a touch too long. I mean, personally, I'd rather it be putting back up the hill than coming down. It's pretty quick.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. You know, Frank, sometimes what I look for in a player is how well do they think, How hard do they fight? I like what I'm seeing here on this par 5.
You're right on the money, Rich. After that tee shot, potentially a big number on this par 5. But that second shot not only got him out of trouble, but back into the hole.
"12 feet still to go." Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will be an opening round of 1 under 71. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though.